The RuneScape 3 player count is the lowest it's been in a long time. In fact, it's the lowest it's been since January of 2020 and shows no sign of recovery right now. We've seen many dedicated RuneScape 3 players move all of their wealth over to old school RuneScape, where player numbers are higher than ever before.
Tons of people are offloading their GP to swap over to old school RuneScape. Do you have any perspective on this mass exodus? Player counts are the lowest they've been since 2020. While old school RuneScape is soaring. You want to know what it is? The Hero Pass has been driving a lot of the RS3 players away, you know? They're not happy with the direction they're going with MTX, okay? A lot of the big players are coming over to try out old school RuneScape. You know, old school's been very consistent. Very nice with the releases, all right? We've got big updates on the way. Just had the Colosseum announced, okay? This is all great stuff, you know? There's nothing really going on with old school that's kind of sussy right now, whereas RS3, you know, they're firing out the updates, farming the interaction between the players, even with this new Halloween event we're seeing, you know? Farming interaction rather than creating a fun event for the players. So it's all little things coming together, you know? And that is all accompanying to the downfall right now.
The new 2023 Halloween event has been controversial, with some players complaining that holiday events have turned into quick cosmetic grabs without any substance. Other players were glad to see something different, but missed the days of mini-quest stories for the events. I help people swap GP between games and have noticed tons of people using my services to swap gold from RuneScape 3 to old school RuneScape. But lately, not really the other way around. A ton of players seem to be quitting RuneScape 3 and are even selling me rares to buy twisted bows in old school.
Old school RuneScape gets saved from having microtransactions because they just pump RuneScape 3 full of them instead. A big thank you to RuneScape 3 for taking the blow for us, but I don't know, dude. It's like, I played RuneScape 3 for quite a while, and I feel like it honestly is fun in its own way. Like, the combat system is fun if you learn it. The problem is, it's just not RuneScape anymore, is it? It's almost like RuneScape 3, to me, would be more successful if it was just not RuneScape. Do you know what I mean? Like if it was just a totally different game.
Good points from Mammal. RuneScape 3 has been taking the blow for both games for a long time, and so we appreciate them for that. But ultimately, we do want both games to do well. Right now, I've been given way too much RuneScape 3 gold that I don't know what to do with, and membership bonds are a lot cheaper on RuneScape 3, but redeeming the bonds gives you membership on both games. So you can actually transfer old school GP to RuneScape 3 and get around 40% off membership if you combine it with the Premier Club package. If you need old school membership and like to save GP, make a swap ticket in the Discord and we'll help you out. In response to the mass exodus from RuneScape 3, Jagex has completely removed the Hero Pass due to the huge controversy. But we wonder if it's too little too late. If RuneScape doesn't recover, we can only wonder the impacts it may have on old school. Many players in the community are concerned that if RuneScape 3 dies, Jagex will start putting MTX into old school. The JMods have assured us many times that that will never happen, and I actually believe them. So let's have a little faith. Regardless, let's hope RuneScape sorts out this mess and gets back to a healthy state. Speaking of players that love RuneScape 3 but are taking a break to play old school, Sicknerd is raiding.
What is this? I got blocked by that rock. That's so toxic.
Sicknerd has had quite a few close calls at Tombs of a Masket.
Oh, am I brain dead?
He had 22 hit points left when Baba slapped him. And Baba is level 3 here, so I'm pretty sure that could have been the end. But fast forward a little bit later.
See what we get. No way, boys! It's actually purple. Let's go. It's over 111 since the last. It's been so long. If I get a dupe, bro, after 111 try, I'm gonna be so... No! Why, man? 111 drive for a f***ing ward, boys. I told you, when it rains, it f***ing pours, boys. Back to back. If I get back-to-back wards, bro, I swear to God. There's no way, bro. Oh, mate, you're making this shit up.
Oh, a duplicate ward. Keep trying, man.
Okay, I need to heal again at some point, so that's my prayer's good. I think one more hit and then I will use the thing. Oh my God, I died. The flea is dead.
There was an explosion on the edge of the obelisk he didn't see, and when it hurt him, it lowered his prayer below the 50 points required to use the partisan special attack and heal up. And it turned off his protection prayers. And since he couldn't heal and didn't have his prayers on, the warden killed him with a ranged attack. Agile Flea 53 has fallen. He held a wake at the Lumbridge Church as a memorial. I joined in. It's a sad day for one of the most accomplished hardcore Iron Men in the game, but what's next?
I could do GM on this account. Like, I'm gonna get to boring AFK parts, right? I could potentially make the new hardcore, start playing it, and during like boring parts when I'm like doing shitty skilling, I could do GM on this account. The only thing I kind of want to do, because I can, is I kind of want to try the wilderness bosses out and stuff. But other than that, I think I want to do a new hardcore, not gonna lie.
Somebody suggested Faux as a teammate. He's an accomplished hardcore.
He died to Tecton, man. I'd probably try Poach, Roydy, and Curtis. Those guys are actually good at the game, you know.
Whatever Sickner decides to do, we hope he has fun. We're sad to see the death of the legendary Agile Fleet, but excited to see the new era. I will be tuning in to his streams because it sounds like he's going to be starting a new hardcore. And welcome back to RuneScape Chronicles. Swang is at Bando's on his hardcore.
Save it. Whoa! No! What the f? I got fucking stacked.
His timing was off on the prayer flicking, so he took 48 damage. Pretty unlucky, but also probably shouldn't have been that low of health.
I don't know how he does it, man. I literally don't know how he does it. Wait, TY? Goose, I'm hella gonna hit him instead. Goose, I need to hit you for a little bit, alright? And then I need you to run around to the Mystic set. And then it's gonna work, you know? Yeah, what's up, Mystic set, little dumb? Oh, it's the... Oh, no, he said, oh, it's the...
Gerge hasn't PK'd in months because he's been enjoying his Iron Man.
Oh my god! What? Holy f***! What the... Chopper! I'm back, bitch! What the f... 51 mil! Holy moly!
A solid comeback, but he wants more.
Oh! Yes, mate! That's how we do it! Oh my god! That's my biggest PK ever, boys! My biggest PK ever! We just PK'd 121 mil! Oh my god!
On Gerge's first day back in the wilderness, he came out ahead. Welcome back. Korasis has been fighting this guy for a while. He sends an AGS spec, but it fails. Then he whacks the guy to 1 hit point. The guy cast Entangle to escape but died to Venge. Casting Vengeance there won him 100 mil.
Oh! Hang on, I'll get you out, horse. There you go, based. Oh!
Big news, it is time to vote in the Chambers of Xeric poll. Make sure to check out this blog, which seems to be the most positively received ever, and make your voice heard about the first raid of RuneScape. DubieDobies' opponent is at the exit portal, so he's got to be quick.
What the f was that?
Looks like Dubie's having a bad day in the wilderness.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait! What? Holy sh! Holy sh! Holy sh! Holy sh! What? We take those, baby! We take those! Hello!
Captain Kickaz got a 3rd age pickaxe and gilded vambraces from the same master clue. The Reddit comments argued a lot about the probability of this, but the only number that really matters is the 9.7 billion GP he sold it for. That's wild. Piccolo finally pulled a twisted bow at over 1,000 challenge mode Chambers of Xeric. They got a T-bow at about 1500 KC, but it was before the collection log. So here you can see the loot from several thousand Chambers of Xeric. Congrats on the log slot.
That is a fat turtle, what the f. And there it goes, the fat turtle's gone. That's a third one!
Yikes, the gem is the same drop rate as the imbued heart. Scotty is just a few seconds behind world record pace for the Inferno, having lost very few ticks for this entire run, beating his own record of 41 minutes and 5 seconds. He's even got the full melee switch with claws and a scythe to speed up the waves. I guess that's a downside of bringing the melee switch. So the first blog for the Fortis Colosseum has arrived. This will be RuneScape's third wave-based minigame, following in the iconic footsteps of the Fight Caves and the Inferno. All we really know right now is that it will feature pillars like much of RuneScape's most popular content, and there will be a system similar to the invocations at Tombs of Amasket and opportunities to accept your loot partway through and leave, or use it to gamble better rewards from the harder waves. And there are a lot of rewards on the table. First, we have the Glaive of Ralos, a one-handed chargeable thrown weapon that bounces back to you after each hit. When charged, the glaive will hit your enemy twice, rolling between 0 and 50% of your max ranged hit. It also has a special attack that drains your target's defense level by up to 20% of their magic level, a ranged dragon warhammer of sorts. Another proposed item is the Echo Crystal, which could be attached to a pair of boots, perhaps guardian boots, to inflict recoil in a 3x3 radius around the player. This leaves a lot of room for creativity. Maybe speedrunners could make good use of this. They also pitched Sunfire Fanatic Armor, which offers a +2 prayer bonus per piece over Proselyte, but also has a bit of defensive stats in the neighborhood of Rune Armor. Is this gonna devalue 3rd Age Druidic robes? Maybe so, because currently those are best in slot for prayer. Some players suggested that a different questline offer the new best in slot prayer armor, which is not a bad idea either. A possible addition to offensive magical spells is Sunfire Runes. Using these would guarantee a minimum 10% hit, making certain fire spells substantially more accurate and a reasonable amount more DPS. Finally, the next proposal is a new best in slot cape item, the Dizana's Quiver. This new equipment would boast a +10 accuracy and +1 range strength higher than the Ava's Assembler. The caveat is that it would require Sunfire Dust, a component rewarded frequently from the Colosseum, but also required to use many of the proposed new items. This led to a large outcry of players suggesting that Chargescape has gone too far, and that since the Assembler is designed to save charges in the first place, this would almost be absurd. But what do you guys think? Obviously, none of these are planned to make it into the game quite yet, at least until people vote on these things. So give your feedback in the comments below, because sometimes the JMods watch these videos. Regardless, we're excited to see what they bring to the polls.
Professionals, excuse me, Rumente, I haven't died yet today. I actually haven't. Let's see how long it takes me to die. Oh. Why is it every time I talk about like that, I just die?
Greg's risking bank in the deep wilderness when a ragger attacks him, dumping his granite maulspec immediately.
I was reading chat.
Tommy's been chasing this PKer in circles for a few trips now. He's getting the upper hand, but you never know what the other guy has up his sleeve.
What? No way! There's no way I just died like that! There's no way! I clicked off Prey Melee one time and he's...
Goose has been attacked by a guy in mad PK gear. He has full Virtus, Claws, Primordials, and even a fortified ward of Elidness. Dang, 600 mil PK. The Goose is loose. Faux grinding shamans for his team when the worst case scenario happens.
You just gotta assume the,
Yeah, a disconnect. Luckily, the shamans can't hit him with this method, so he's fine. In fact, he's feeling so safe that he decided to go to chambers with the boys.
It actually was.
Yes!
Purple.
Let's go!
Oh, I will
Rip the
not
band-aid.
spoil.
Rip the
I will
band-aid.
not spoil.
I'm going to look at it. Let's go.
Do it.
Yes!
I can't see.
It is a Dex
He did it.
Curry scroll.
OSRS.
A dexterous prayer scroll. Rigor is arguably the best and strongest prayer in the game, and they will all need that scroll for the end game. So they go for the back-to-back.
Purple.
Haha!
Oh my god, no way. It is
Let's go.
I'm pause champing?
You guys want to pull it up since no one knows it now?
Oh, I know it already.
Oh, dude.
Oh no,
Dig it.
Curtis knows.
All right, let's
Curtis
see it then.
didn't scream at the top of his lungs. Tebow.
Let's go.
Maybe that door will help protect their last life. Could be useful for the Inferno though. We'll feature more scapers on the next episode of RuneScape Chronicles.